Far Cry 7 is a single-player, open-world game in development by Ubisoft. There's another Far Cry game coming, and everything you need to know about the Far Cry 7 gameplay graphic. I'll of course keep this video as short as I possibly can. The information I'm talking about comes from Insider Gaming, which is actually hosted by Tom Henderson, and he states that Far Cry 7 is indeed currently in development together with another game, which will be a Far Cry multiplayer title. So when it comes to the gameplay itself, we know that the game is running on Snowdrop engine, like Tom Henderson stated, which means the game will be next gen only, just like the upcoming Avatar game, and it will be running on 4K resolution, and of course way more features like, for example, ray tracing. Tom Henderson did receive a gameplay screenshot. He was not allowed to show it publicly, but it did include a lootable chest, extraction zones, and way more. So the gameplay could be taking place in the Alaskan wilderness, since this has been pitched inside of Ubisoft Montreal, and since the original idea from Ubisoft was creating one specific game and they now separate it into two different titles, it could be that both of those titles will be located in the Alaskan wilderness, which literally adds up perfectly with the hidden trailer inside of Far Cry 6, which I showed you guys last year, since the map already shows an Alaskan-like wilderness, and of course we can see the different creatures, which are all wild animals, attacking us. It is currently known that Far Cry 7 internally is referred to as Project Blackbird, whereas the multiplayer experience, which is of course a separate game, is known as Project Maverick. I of course know Ubisoft Montreal very well. I work together with Ubisoft promoting Watch Dogs Legion, and of course we know that they stripped all their resources from Watch Dogs Online at the beginning of 2022, which makes a lot of sense knowing that they're working on both of these Far Cry titles. So we can expect things like very heavy weather, that we literally have to go inside of a cave or inside of a house to survive, but that doesn't just count for Project Blackbird, but also for Project Maverick. We currently understand that this particular project is an extraction-based shooter with mechanics such as permadeath, which means that when you die, you permanently die, and you have to do everything all over again. You lose your weapons, you lose your ammunition, you lose your upgrades, you lose everything. There's also going to be a backpack system, which is of course your inventory, contracts, and more. You can, for example, compare it with Extraction in the Division game, or for example Escape from Tarkov, which means when you go outside, you basically risk it all. It is more of a player versus environment versus player title, and interestingly enough, survival against the extreme wilderness, the weather, wildlife, etc. seems to be more of a priority than worrying about other players. It is also possible that one of the characters from the previous Far Cry games are returning to the multiplayer variant, or of course Far Cry 7 itself. One is called Juan Cortez, actual name is Alex Fernandez, and he posted on November 21 that he's still recording voice lines for his character, of course from the Far Cry series. And I wonder, what is this for, since Far Cry 6 has already gotten all its DLCs? So when can we expect Far Cry 7, or in other words, Project Blackbird, and when can we expect the multiplayer variant Project Maverick? So both of these Far Cry games are scheduled to release in the fall of 2025, a few years from now. And to me personally, it sounds like one game is going to be a mainline title and it's going to cost $60, and the other game is likely going to be a free-to-play online Far Cry game, like more like a live service project. So I literally can't wait to return to one of my favorite franchises, and of course, if you can't wait neither, make sure to hit a like on this video. And let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite Far Cry title? If you like these short, to-the-point videos where I tell you everything you need to know about Far Cry 7 and your favorite upcoming open world games, make sure to hit the like on this video, and of course, feel free to subscribe and turn on all notifications for all the upcoming open world games, including Far Cry 7. And these days, subscribing isn't enough. You would also have to turn on all notification to get notified with every single video I upload. There's 2 more videos on the screen, one for you to click on. My name is Cheese. I'm out. Peace.